seen some of the Pistons game yesterday, and like I said before, they got a team with a lot of promise, but it don't look like a team that's changed since last season. And I know it's the preseason. K looked a little bit more explosive yesterday, but it's a team that's still struggling to find an identity. Dwayne Casey just not that guy. You know, they still shooting a lot of threes. The announcer on the Pelicans, it was on League Pass, because I ain't see it on local TV. The announcer made a good ass point last night. He said that Cade Cunningham, half his shots come from three. You know, why he ain't driving to the rack with that size, and you know, he got good speed for his size. It's just the philosophy of the team. And then they just gonna make this Isaiah Stewart shit work, dude. It's not working. No matter how much they want Isaiah Stewart to be Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman, he ain't that. He's a poor man's Corliss Williamson at the best. And I don't mean they games are similar neither. I just mean he's somebody, with Corliss when he got the Pistons, not when he came out of Arkansas. He just somebody that's gonna just give you a spark off the bench. That's it. He a 10 to 20 minute player, and if he hot, you throw him in there at the end of the game. But he's not somebody where he can't play the five. Not in this league, bro. Even in small ball, you know. And if he is gonna play the five, they walk the ball up the court entirely too much. For one, the philosophy of the team is just, it's not correct. The philosophy is not correct. They settling for too many jump shots. They not running when they need to be running. Anybody know that Dwayne Casey gonna fumble this? If for this team to be successful, they needed more of an infusion of talent, of real talent. I mean, real veteran stars to come on this team to bypass Dwayne Casey's lack of coaching. That's what it is. Right now, they don't have enough talent to get over Casey coaching walls, and I know it's preseason and it's super duper early, but I'm not really like seeing it. I'm not seeing enough of change from Casey. And he about 80,000 years old, so we didn't really expect him to change much. But Saddiq Bey did come alive last night. He shot the ball pretty well. They played some of them guys down the stretch. Killian looking a little bit more comfortable going to the rim, a little bit stronger. He looking like he kind of growing into, you know, being a little bit better offensive player. You know what I'm saying? Kind of going to the rack, being stronger in there, maturing physically a little bit. It's just looking at Stewart like, bro, I mean, and to be honest, you know, I'm gonna say that opinion. I'm not gonna say this, but I'm just gonna keep that to myself. But right now, it's just to the point where they got to figure out the middle of that. They got to figure out the middle, honestly. You know, and then they got to be better defensively. They got to stop taking so many threes. They got to be a team that attack, then kick. But my whole thing is just the philosophy of shooting threes, and defensively, they got to be better. They too big and above average in size to be lacking in a lot of positions, bro. You got a big ass backcourt. You got a good size dude at the three. You know, if you're gonna play Bagley at the four, he above size. You know, but you know, Ivy should be attacking, getting to his spots, not settling for threes. Let the three-pointer shoot. Cade Cunningham is not a three-point shooter in this league yet, and why half his shots coming from three? He need to be getting downhill to the rack, posting up smaller guards. Getting, you know, more like, I mean, I know Luka settled for a lot of threes for sure, but you know, kind of the part of Luka that get downhill and hard to stop. I don't see a team that's next up so far in preseason. Just from what I see, I don't see a team that's next up. And it's preseason. You know, he talking about a team was ahead of schedule. It's just Dwayne Casey, dude, I mean, I don't know what's this infatuation with Isaiah Stewart, and I know I'm kind of all over the place. He just, he's not somebody that I want in my rotation. That's heavy in there. I don't want him starting. Come on. Why would you do that? Why would you make that mistake? Somebody off the bench, give us a couple minutes, get on the bench. I like Noel over him because he can actually defend and defend. But you got to understand, you got enough offensive talent around. With one and two, you got enough offensive talent. At the 1, at the 2, at the 3, that's enough offensive talent. What you need is some real, at the 4 and 5, what you need is some guys that can defend. At the 5, defend the rim, rebound. I don't know what happened while Durant didn't play last night. Defend the rim, rebound. And at the 4, you need somebody that can defend, the 4s, the 3s, switch on the 2s, stay in front of the 1s a little bit. That's what you need. That's what you need. It's exactly what you need. And right now, they don't look like a team. They don't look like a team. It don't look no different from last year, to be honest. They doing the same stuff. And I guess when you get Burke back, when you get Noel back, you get some veteran leadership in there. But as far as me going, man, it's gonna go as far. This team gonna go as far. I can't really tell y'all, bro, to be honest. It's gonna go as far as Casey. It's a lot that gotta happen, dude. It's a lot that has to happen, dude, for this team, the team to do well. You got to get some defense at the rim, and that's gonna be hinged on Durant or Noel. You need a shift in philosophy from Casey, from taking threes first, and then you need a philosophy where we're gonna get up and run. I run people. If you get up and push the pace all the time like D'Antoni and them did, Isaiah Stewart wouldn't have no problem staying out there. That's his advantage, just running up and down the court. So, they need to run. They need to get downhill and attack. Killian Hayes is attacking now. So it shouldn't be no drop off from Ivy K to Hayes to Burke. They should be attacking downhill, getting to the free throw line. Saddiq Bey should be attacking downhill. He should be getting his own offense, coming off screens, catching and shooting. But he should be attacking too. Should be a lot of Bagley in the post. If he's going to be out there posting up, getting 2 off the block. Durant out there hustling, pick and rolls, oops, rebounding, defending. But right now, it don't look like a team that they've been together all summer. They have zero camaraderie. Too many turnovers, too many threes. It ain't shit gonna change with Dwayne Casey. This team is gonna disappoint. And it might not, and if they're gonna disappoint, I hope it's like a super duper funky dog pooper crapper disappointment where they can get Victor Wembanyama or Scooter Henderson, whatever his name is. It'll be the year to be shitty again. And I'm fine with it. I understand expectations is up, but the thing that's holding this team back is Dwayne Casey is the single most thing holding this team back. And what I seen the preseason from Cade Cunningham, he could be going through the motions or whatever, but he don't seem like a player that's about to take a step in the right direction. That step that we need, that big step. They don't have the general and the head coach. He's clueless. He doing the same shit with Reggie Jackson and Blake Griffin that he doing with the Derrick Rose and Jeremy Grant and them that he doing with these guys. It's no difference. They doing the same exact shit. Take a bunch of threes, keep shooting them if you missing them. Keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. They gonna win teams. If they gonna win games, it's gonna be in spite Dwayne Casey. It's gonna be in spite Dwayne Casey. This lady do not look like she should be driving. He don't. It's gonna be in spite him, and they gonna need Duran and Noel to lock down the paint. They gonna need Sadiq Bey had the biggest year. They gonna need Ivy to have the biggest year of the rookies. They gonna need K to have a big year. They gonna need Noel and Burke and Killian. It's just too much shit they gotta go right. They got a ton of money next summer. Ton of it. But right now, and I know it's the regular season, dude. I know it's the preseason. But it just feel like they just don't have no camaraderie. And it feel like it's just like Casey is trying to continue to fit a square peg in a round hole. Keep shooting threes. You got a team of attackers. Everybody can attack. Killian is starting to attack. Yeah. Ivy can attack. K can attack. Bay can attack. You should be attacking. Bagley and Duran is one of two great pick and roll guys. It don't seem like a team that's going in the right direction right now. It kind of seems like we're going to be right where we were last year right now. And it don't seem like K about to make that leap. And I know he probably going through the motions and all that shit. But it don't seem like they about to take that giant leap in the right direction. And that they need to take. And rather, kind of floating at 10 and 9, kind of range, I'd rather be the worst team in the league. I would. I'd rather be the worst team in the league. If I get a shot at Victor, or I get a shot at Scoot Henderson, I'll take it. Figure it out. The schematic. That's kind of where they, now if we're gonna be the 7th and 6th seed, 5th seed or something like that, maybe 7, 5, 6, and be like a team on the rise, then cool. But if we're gonna be a play-in-ish 8, 9, 10, no. But first and foremost, they don't have the general. They don't have the general to get it done. He not looking at the tape and saying, well, this is what we need to do different. It's the same. It's a rerun. If this team win this year, it's going to be solely off the talent of these players. It's going to be solely off the talent. And that's the God honest truth, man. So I'm just saying they don't like it's going in the right direction. But it's preseason, it's early. They're getting a feel for each other, but they don't seem like a team that's prepared. They don't seem like a team that they kind of know. It's just like you've seen the last years on the Caseys. Take some threes. As far as they are talent, they are far more superior in the talent bracket, but you just don't know, man. But hey, it is what it is. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. The link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what's in the comment section. Peace.